Hello and welcome back to Stonehearth. The game is as laggy as ever, I think. You can see them moving like only like a voxel each time. Oof. Oof, this game's getting laggy. I think it's just the scope. I'm wondering if picking up all this stuff, I don't know if because they have the images, these items, these looted items, they have the images above them. I'm wondering if that's like helping to cause issues because I don't know. I really don't know too much about what creates lag issues in games, but I'm thinking having all these random objects just lying around probably isn't helping. So if they could just like put those away, which they seem to be doing pretty well, and thank you, I forgot who gave me that tip, but that was an excellent tip of putting the chest in the area where you want them to clean up. But doing that seems to be working, and they seem to be cleaning it all up. I mean, the screen's moving a little bit more smoothly now. I don't know. They picked up like 5 things, so it's probably not to do with that. It's probably more to do with the fact that the game's been running for a couple seconds and it's had time to adjust. Nope, but then it gets laggier again. And also, I don't hear any music. I wonder what that's about. Music. Because I didn't disable it. Sound? Music volume? I mean, I could raise it. Still don't hear it, though. At all. Which is weird. But I guess that'll just be the way that it is. Yeah, I heard the chicken crow. Huh. I've noticed in some videos, like, I don't change any of the settings, but in about half of the new Stonehearth videos that I've been putting out, the sound, the music is just non-existent, and I didn't notice while I was recording, but I noticed after the fact, because it's definitely, like, a weird thing. But anyway, as for this episode, that was a jumbled introduction if I ever did one. We're gonna be finishing building as much of this as we can, I guess, and putting up the rest of this pasture. Does that? I wonder if there has to be something that I'm doing wrong. A way to put up these fences that won't make them go through each other or not like touch each other. There has to be a better way. Okay, that's the last one I could put down for right now. And I guess I could just design the village a little bit more. Mean beds for comfy beds is not a great deal unless I didn't have any thread, which we have a ton of. So that's not a good deal. Let's put that over there. Can it go neatly in between? I don't think so. Yeah, I can't go right in between these 2 beds. I could put one out to this side and put another one. Oh, I ran out of rugs. Okay, so that's that. Let me put some more flowers up. Oops, what happened? Didn't mean to try to design anything. Put flowers. They're all over here already. Oh, this one needs a pink flower. Do we have? Yes, we do. Just put that right there. I hope that's in the right. Darn it, that is really far down. I'll move it in a second. Well, whenever they place it. That can't have any windows or any flowers. That doesn't have any flowers. Okay, I think this place is actually all set. Oh, nope. Speak of the flower devil. Okay. I'll just put this, if I can, right there. And right there. And now I can fix this one. Move you up a little bit. Be a respectable flower. And can I put any over here? Would it look nice? I don't know if this would have, I think it's blue on top, so the flowers would be pink. We have more fancy flowers than we do regular flowers. I mean, I could put them up for now and see if they look good, if I still like the look of them. I'll put this other flower type over there. I don't know. It doesn't seem like an area that would have flowers. Ooh, these these lamps are really far down. On the building. I feel like they should be higher up, like maybe over there. They could be a step higher or like all the way up. I think all the way up, because, I don't know, when you have porch lights, you aren't normally, I mean, I guess you would be able to touch them. I'm short, so I'm not able to touch a lot of porch lights, but like, normally they're pretty high up on the wall, so those look like they're at chest level, which is kind of ridiculous. Do you not have a bed yet? Oh, you don't. Okay, that's what this building's for. as soon as somebody wants to build it. And we do have... Oh, we ran out of wood. Well, that's actually surprising. They went through that quickly. We had a ton. So let's just cut down some extra trees. Thankfully, we've always got a supply going over here, which reminds me that I should probably plant some more. And these two over here. Over here. There we go. And I should probably take down this ladder. I think it was used to get something from the top of the tree, but that never happened. And, you know, I'm wondering if, like, if what are they called? The 100-year-old trees, the really big trees, the large oak trees will ever grow, because these trees have been sitting here, I think since the beginning of, it's ever since we were able to plant trees. I'm pretty sure I planted one crop over here and then another one over here, and they've just never grown. I'm gonna chop down the big ones because these ones, like, there's even little saplings that just haven't grown, and it's not because they're touching and because they're so close to each other, because these are growing just fine. I mean, this one's on top of another one over here, and I think it's growing. Yeah, it's a small oak tree. It's not even a sapling. So placement doesn't seem to be a huge factor in how they grow. This one's growing on top of another one. I'm wondering if maybe there was an update between when these trees were planted and now, and maybe that update just, like, messed with their growth or something, paused it, did something, it bugged it out, but these trees have been here for decades, and they're still tiny oak trees and a single sapling, which is very strange. At least they're going through this really quickly now. I think it was just, they just needed that, wood, which I had no idea we ran out of. Are they putting the extras away anywhere? 15 spaces, and it's all stone. So, I'm gonna take that as a no. I wonder why stone's down here. Maybe they were carrying it over here. Did I pause this building? I did. So maybe they were carrying it over here, and the pieces they didn't leave on the bottom of the river floor. Wait, a bundle of wool. You know, I don't see any sheep swimming down there, so I don't know what the point, why that's there. But yeah, maybe they brought it back over here. What do we got? A bunch of wolves, 2 orcs, a melee person, and anybody behind you? They might spawn out of thin air, I don't know. But let's put the melee people on these wolves. Actually, let's put everyone on these wolves so we can kill them before the orcs even get here. Did I? Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure they're actually attacking it. You know, I didn't realize that I didn't build this completely. Oh, this was never meant to be. Okay. This was never meant to be a wall that protected anybody. Is everybody safe? Everybody's cool? Yeah. Melee people are taking their sweet time to get over there. Okay, but now that everyone's here, and that these guys are breaking in, stop moving when the game's paused. That is so cheating. This orc is cheating. Let's have the... I don't know if there's really a point to that, but might as well distract the orc a little bit. Are all the wolves dead? Okay. Actually, yes. I think that was the last one that just exploded. So you guys can go after that orc, which is almost gone, and I should probably tell the melee people to also go after the orc, which I think they're doing already. Yeah, it's dead. And then they can all go after... Hard to time things. Hard to click on things when everything's moving in such a choppy way. Is that an archer down there? Or a raccoon? Okay, it's a raccoon. Jeez. There it is. Okay, let me try to move so I can see the battle better. I honestly think just this town, it's not that it's existing, it hasn't, I mean, we're only at like halfway through, I think, the first, or the last season, if there's 4 seasons. I'm assuming there's 4 seasons. There might be like months, but I think there's seasons. So it's not like the length this village has been around, that's why it's so laggy. I think it's just something, maybe... Oh, that's saving this time. Maybe it's the amount of people or the amount of objects just on the ground or something. But it's really bad over there. Or it could be lights, because I don't normally put lights down on places. And it's worse over here. Like, this is me moving up or down. I'm trying to move forward. There we go. And then over here, it's very easy to move. So I'm thinking it's probably something over here that's causing the issue. I'm probably the next couple episodes I'm probably just gonna be marveling at how hard it is to like maneuver around. But that's just the way it is. Now if you guys could just build this house just a little bit faster, because these people are gonna be so upset about sleeping outside in shared beds. So if you guys could just work a little bit harder. If they could do that, just work when you're supposed to be sleeping, it's fine. And once they build this, well, I'm wondering if I should build either of those or if I should wait for the castle to be constructed. I really want this castle done so I can start designing it, so maybe that'll be the last building, and then I'll open up the castle to being constructed again. And I don't know how long it's gonna take. The longest part, I think, isn't actually building it, it's getting everything over here. Like, there's a lot of blocks involved, but the building style is actually really easy, and all the scaffolding is pretty straightforward. Although there is a lot of scaffolding because it's floating. But that's gonna look funny a little bit when it's fully constructed, because it's gonna be a floating mass of stone, which shouldn't seem like it would be able to float, but it's going to. But anyway, yeah, the building part of it I don't think is taking too long. They seem to go through it pretty quickly. It's like everybody coming over here, because they have to run quite a distance underwater, and I think they run slower underwater. It could just be an optical illusion, but they seem to. Doors for sale. I could buy just a ton of picket fences so I can finish this off faster, but that seems like a little bit of a waste of money. I'll sell you picket fences. And do we have anything else worth selling? Probably furs. Or we sold furs kind of recently. Yeah, I can still sell a couple. There we go. Absolutely rich now. And let's build the rest of this pasture. Although, yeah, we can build 4 pieces of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Almost, oh, I didn't realize. Another piece. Fully constructed pasture. I'm surprised these sheep haven't run off already. Like, that'd be interesting if that were a mechanic in the game, that they could just run away if you didn't build fencing or anything. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, that'd be a nice little thing, because then it would, but then it might be annoying because placing down fences is not a fast thing. You'd have to construct a lot of them, which I imagine would take a lot of time, especially if you're constructing windows or doors or anything else that's wooden for the colony, the town, the village, the whatever. So it would be a little bit annoying, probably, to have to, like, fence all of the animals in. Yeah, so scratch that idea, actually. Should I kill one? For chicken breast? What do they make with them? Fried chicken? What do they call it? Oh, no, they call it pollo something. Pollo... oh, roast pollo. Which we already can make one of, but let's make another with that guy. Oh, is he already gone? Yep. Okie dokes. So are you guys done with this yet? No? Close, though? Not really. Okay. This is already constructed. I'm trying to figure out what is left in this town to do. So, this is where the blacksmith's going. This is where the carpenter's going. We need an engineer's place. And I imagine, I don't think I'm creative enough to do this the way I want to do it, but I'd love if the engineer's building could just be just absolutely wacky, because they're the engineer. They obviously have the weird building. But, by that logic, the carpenter would have the really elaborate, well-constructed building. So, in the carpenter's building, it's just kind of plain. Doesn't have too much going on with it. So, I already failed on that regard. But let's see what we can do with a possible engineer's building. I want it to be, I guess, over here. I kind of made the road continue in this direction, but it also continues over here. And I guess I could put it at the end. I don't know if this is going to be the last building at least for a profession. I'm thinking, okay, because what professions are there? I don't think there's any others that require a building. There's, oh, you're not helpful. That button. There's, oh, the potter could require a building. You guys are all military, all of you guys. I could make an herbalist building, and just have an herbalist hanging around. It would be kind of useless, because all herbalists, I think, are just better off as clerics, but we can have one. Cook we already have. Shepherd really doesn't need a building. They don't have anything to put into it. We already have stonemason. Oh wait, that's not stonemason. We already have carpenter. We already have stonemason. Have blacksmith. Have weaver. So we'd really need engineer and the herbalist and the potter's building. So if I continue this road this way, I could put maybe... What did I have? I could put engineer on the corner. Yeah, that might be nice, actually. So engineer on the corner over here. And then potter, maybe... Where are my roads? Potter could be over here. And what was the last one? Wasn't... Oh, I don't remember. Shh, let me click on somebody. Somebody tell me your job. Or what jobs you can take. Herbalist. So if I have this road continuing over here, there's room for another house over here. Maybe engineer, then the clay person, and then the herbalist can just be hanging out over here. Just by the edge. I don't know, they could... Yeah. Yeah, that's theoretical for right now. So I should probably start with the engineer's building. Which I'm thinking, since it's going to be wacky and weird, it could probably have... Not terribly wacky. I want that disclaimer. So that way when I don't build a super wacky building, it's not like, but you promised that. But, what was I getting at? Oh, I completely forgot my statement. Darn, ruined it with the disclaimer. Oh, I want it to be 3 stories, I think would be kind of cool. We could have... See, the coolest buildings, I think, or at least structurally the most interesting buildings, have been like this one, where the roads just walk through it. So, I'm trying to think of like... I mean, maybe the road can go up and kind of turn into the building over here. And then it could just provide a little outdoor pavilion type thing. That'd be kind of neat. I don't know how it would look, but we could try that. And it would be... Would 7 wide give us the ability to create like a big door? Let me try this. Oh, right. The flooring should be... I was doing the wrong flooring anyway. Scratch all of this. Let's put stone flooring down over here. Make it 2 blocks away. Bring it right up to the cave entrance. It'd be cool. I need to make it so that way people can still get into the cave. Which probably means a door over here. Might go a little bit further away, just so that way this wall doesn't look funny over here, just being all by itself. So I'll add that. I meant to erase that. Erase that part. And then a part for a door over here. And I think 7 will allow me to do a double door. And then I could add some little thingies over here. 3 away, let's do 6. 1, 2, 3 away, let's do 6. Okay. That's gonna look like a really weird corner. Okay, let's just move this door even further away from the mine. So it'll come out right there. I don't know if this is gonna look great. Might as well try, I guess. Add a little offshoot over here. Okay. So this building, except with stone walls, over here. And then, oops, those have wooden columns. Let's go to stone columns. Cool. And then let's bring up all these walls. So we're gonna have, can I put a double door? Awesome. Could make it like a cool double door. Do we have cool double door? I don't think we do. So there we go. And then I can make that cool. The entrance to the mine could be... Oh, did I make that? I didn't make that the right size. I was looking for a single door, but okay. Another double door. Is that a tunnel door? Okay, that's a regular door. And I could add some windows over here. Those are too big. I like these smaller windows. Window over here. And of course it's gonna do that to me. Can't add all the windows I like. Oh, and same thing over here. Actually, I think I can do that. Can I do that over there? Get rid of you two. Nope, that's not centered. Okay. Just add these two over here. Add some over here. I don't know why a person would request to have windows directly facing a cliffside from the bottom of that cliff, like that. But at least they get a view of some nice pretty rocks. And kind of messed up this corner. Oh, this building looks really funky. I don't know if I've gone too far or not far enough. So this road is gonna come up onto here. But I'll give it like a normal foundation looking thing. So that way, from the outside, it'll look alright, I think. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna get rid of that over here. Just drag it across. I don't know if part of this building is gonna be inside, and I think I might do that. So like this part of the building, maybe up to here, maybe up to there, will be inside, and then everything else will be outside. Trying to put that block there. Come on. Oh, come on, I'm clicking right on that. Okay. Bring this back to there, and then I'll get rid of this so I can put a wall around this part. So let me just add in an interior part right here. Add a cool wall. Let me click on the floor so I don't mess up the wall. This part right here. Okay. It's looking funky. Gonna add, I think, the rest of this pathway around here. And then that's gonna have a little strange roof over it, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be... Although, I could have the... No, if I had the stairway go right over the doorway, you wouldn't be able to get into the door. So that would be strange. I don't want to deal with you guys right now. So I'm gonna make this go all the way across. It'll just be a giant square, at least for right now. I'm probably gonna change at least parts of this later on. But for right now, it's gonna look like this, and then it'll have, I guess, that stone part, the same design. I don't know if that's gonna look bad with that wooden outline. Oh no, I think it looks fine actually. It looks pretty similar to this interior part. Just looks like the stone version of that, which is what it is. So it'll be like that, and then that's gonna have a roof, or another building, a larger building on top of that. And then that'll be the third floor. And if this doesn't look terrible by the end, then we'll keep that. And if it does look terrible, then we'll just redo it. But I think I'll save that for the next episode, and also these guys. I don't know where the invaders are. I'm gonna leave that there so I don't forget where they are in the next episode, but yeah. Oh, there they are, I guess. So in the next episode, we'll deal with these invaders and finish off this building, this engineering building. And did they finish the house? They did finish the house, so I'm gonna, just so I don't forget, excuse you. There we go. Unpause that, and cool. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!